Good evening, I'm Dr. Rios, and today we will be having a conference with Dr. Maddox, Dr. St. Mark, and Dr. Eugene. So, today we'll be speaking about the benefits of outsourcing, and outsourcing is technically hiring someone or another company to do secondary activities for your company. So, some of the companies that have been very successful by doing outsourcing are Apple, Dell, and Amazon, which we know have both succeeded economically and culturally. And the main departments that these companies have hired doing outsourcing include the IT department, the web designing, the recruiting department, maybe auditing, and many other departments. And the main reasons why these companies would choose to do this is because the lack of expertise in one area or the availability of cheaper labor outside the company or the country, and because they have the ability to focus on the main activities that the company was built for. So I'm going to leave you with Dr. Maddox, Dr. St. Mark, so they can speak to you more about this matter. And later on, we'll have Dr. Eugene, who will be speaking from New York. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Anna, for that lovely introduction. We're going to start off with explaining what outsourcing is. Well, you explain that, but we're going to explain some of the reasons that it's so successful. So, one reason is that companies can focus on profit maximizing and give the vendor the job of producing, which would raise their profits. Secondly, is some resources not available to the company initially. They can get it if the vendors can get it at a cheaper price or just get it. They can produce. And another reason is that it cuts variable costs and fixed costs. Things like rent and labor would be cut. So those are some of the reasons that it's so helpful. And now over to Sabrina.
Okay, well, those were really great points that you made. And I've been researching an Indian-based IT company named Infosys who has been successful due to outsourcing, and they've been innovating across the globe, and they've been ranked the third largest Indian-based IT company based to their revenues in 2013, and they've given Americans between 1,200 to 2,000 jobs since 2011 and 2012. And some of the jobs they've given have been application management, infrastructure support, and technology services. And they've been ranked the 18th and 19th most innovative IT company. And success has been due to outsourcing. So that's what
Yes, I've even found that the company, I bought a stock from the company and it went up so high. So I would say that is a good measure of how. But yeah, Alex seems to be very good for the company.
Good evening, class. My name is Eugene Hicks, and my classmates and I have chose to do the project on the advantages of outsourcing. And I'm going to speak to you about one graph that we chose in particular. It's called the State of Global Business of Outsourcing. And the three main countries in this graph that uses outsourcing were China, the Philippines, and India. And there were two demographics within this graph that we were looking at. And in one of the demographics, it was talking about how outsourcing would develop within a year, and how right now it's at about 13%, and it was going to grow to about 31% because of businesses and how successful it's becoming for businesses and how it's benefiting businesses through like a third party source. And then there was another demographic where it was saying, well, people keep moderate business utilities, like how they have like a couple of different people working at doing specific jobs, or would they upgrade to outsourcing where you only have one person doing all of those jobs for you without you having to look all over the place or call all over the place to see how your business is going. One person could just tell you. So that's all for today, and thank you for having me.